Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm trying the new webcam app on the YouTube to try and see if it will help me upload my videos a little bit quicker. So apologies if I look a bit weird or whatever. So yeah, so I just wanted to have a quick chat with you guys about a few things. So with regards to the books that we were following, I mean, as you'll know if you've been watching my channel, it's really hard to try and upkeep that because A, my videos are taking so long to upload, and B, to sort of have any reasonable amount of substance to the video, I need to talk for quite some time, and that will mean that the videos are quite lengthy, and it was kind of getting impossible almost to talk for that long. Well, not talk for that long, I could talk forever, but to be able to fit into a video sort of a reasonable amount of information and not bore everyone to death. So what I was thinking might be a really good idea is to actually just maybe not follow the book as such, but if there's something I feel that's valid to share, or if you guys request anything, then I will work to that instead. I recently did the cat upload, which was as a request from one of the ladies, Bursley Girl, who was watching the videos, and she'd asked for it. So I'm quite happy to do stuff like that because I know it's obviously then something that you guys are interested in, something you want to know about. So if there is something that you want to ask me, or if there is anything specific that you want to know about Wicca, witchcraft, paganism, then let me know, because that's something that I can then have a look into for you, and that would obviously be great. So I just wanted to kick it off and just have a little share with you over something that I made, and it's this little thing here. Yeah, very simple. It's basically just I don't know what you would call it really. It's just a little pouch that I've created, and I'll sort of share with you what's in there and why. So I started off with some herbs. I basically wanted to create something that I could carry around on me in person, but that would help with psychic ability, help sort of tune into crystal energy, but also to herbs. I mean, I absolutely love using herbs. I think most witches will probably agree that sort of incorporating a little bit of herbalism into your practice is actually quite nice. So I'll just go through it. So the herbs that I actually decided to include were dill seeds, this one's here, and yarrow. This one here. Sorry, this camera's all back to front than what I'm used to. So the dill seeds were for protection. So that would be like psychic protection, and also I wanted to ensure that the crystals were protected from any other energies that they may come into contact with, either in my bag, my pocket, or someone else that I would come into contact with. And then the yarrow, which is what I added in for psychic ability. And these particularly don't smell of much, to be honest. I mean, it kind of smells. It's got a little smell there. Oh look, the cat wants to have a little smell. And it kind of, yeah, it just kind of smells herby, but thank you, Shadow. Nothing specific. So they're the sort of base, if you like, that I put into my little herbal bag. And then I will show you what else I put in here. And then we'll have a look maybe at the crystal meanings as well. So I put in some labradorite. Oh my god, I don't know why, but I've just got this massive calling to this stone at the moment. It's just so beautiful. I just love this sort of shimmer that it catches, and it is just amazing stone. Beautiful. So this stone, which I will find for you here, is, yeah, so I don't know, it was it's not a stone that I've always used. I've always had some because I think it's a beautiful stone, but it is not something that I would always work with, like a quartz or something like that. So I'm actually looking at the Crystal Bible. That's the book that I'm referring to, the Crystal Bible. And this in here basically says that labradorite is a highly mystical and protective stone, a bringer of light. It raises consciousness and connects with universal energies. Labradorite deflects unwanted energies from the aura and prevents energy leakage. It forms a barrier to negative energies shed during therapy. So actually it's a good stone you could use if you were taking some crystal therapy or aura therapy, something like that. It can take you into another world or other lives. A stone of knowledge, it facilitates initiation into the mysteries. Labradorite aligns the physical and etheric bodies, so the etheric body being the identical copy of the physical body, and accesses spiritual purpose. It raises consciousness and grounds spiritual energies into the physical body. The stone stimulates intuition and psychic gifts, including the art of right timing, bringing messages from the unconscious mind to the surface, and facilitating their understanding. So that was one of the reasons why, well, I felt drawn to Labradorite, so I wanted to use it anyway, but the psychic part of that, the gift, is, helping to stimulate intuition and the psychic ability, was the reason why I chose to put it in here as well. Psychologically, Labradorite banishes fears and insecurities and the psychic debris from previous disappointments, including those experienced in past lives. It strengthens faith in the self and trust in the universe. It removes other people's projections, including thought forms that have hooked into the aura. Labradorite calms an overactive mind and energizes the imagination, bringing up new ideas. Analysis and rationality are balanced with the inner sight. Labradorite brings contemplation and introspection, synthesizing intellectual thought with intuitive wisdom. It is an excellent dispeller of illusions, going to the root of the matter and showing the real intention behind thoughts and actions. This stone brings up suppressed memories from the past, and Labradorite is a useful companion throughout change, imparting strength and perseverance. A stone of transformation, it prepares body and soul for the ascension process. So, fantastic stone all round. It's got some lovely attributes. It's a beautiful stone. It's got some very powerful energy. This particular stone I actually picked, and I feel that this is beautiful. I feel that the energy of it resonates with me. I don't know, it's anyone who works with crystals will know you can feel the energy from a crystal. If you work with a crystal, you can feel that energy from them. Apologies. This is why I don't webcam. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just see if I can put you back. God, it's such a juggling act trying to get it on here. No, that's terrible. Okay, never mind. Anyway, if I try and hold you, maybe. Sorry if you can't really see me too great. Oh God. Yeah, that's better. That'll have to do. Okay, so that's the stone and why I picked that one. And it's, like I say, it's absolutely beautiful. Have a go with it. Have a feel how you feel with Labradorite. Go to a crystal shop, hold a piece, play with it, see how you feel. And then the other stones that I've put in here is this little piece here of quartz. Sorry, this is rose quartz, just to clarify. It's very pale. You can't see it very well. Sorry, I'm not having to juggle now between holding the pad and do this. And this was, I mean, I won't bother reading the quartz because I know it's one of the most popular stones. But this stone I wanted, it's like a self-love thing. Anyone will tell you, doing spiritual work, you really have got to come from a place of love. The heart chakra has to be open. You have to work in the light, work in a good place for especially psychic ability to flow, because if you're stressed and het up and worried and sort of got lots of things on your mind, then especially when it comes to psychic work, so reading for people, things like that, I certainly find very difficult if I'm stressed and all those things above. So I had this put in there, and I programmed it for the purpose of helping to release stress, love myself, and just to generally try and be happy. And also, just on the Labradorite, it says here about it's good through change. This is also something that I've wanted to use because I'm trying to for the millionth time I should think, trying to sort of be on this weight loss journey and hoping that this particular crystal not only will, alongside the rose quartz and the other crystal that I'll show you in a minute, not only will it help me to open myself up to the gifts that I want to sort of strengthen, work on more so that I can do more things within my spiritual work, but also I'm hoping that it will help facilitate and assist me with motivation and helping to sort of shed away these old thought patterns and move forward into these new thought patterns with a healthier view in mind. Which sort of brings me on to the last of my crystals, and it's this crystal here. Now my husband actually bought this for me, and this is again was the same as the cards that I had before. It was actually off the market in Cambridge, but it's probably you can get it lots of different places. The book actually that I had says it's rare, so either this crystal isn't genuine, because I very much doubt you'd be able to get it off a market readily available if it's rare, or the book when it was published was accurate but now no longer is. So sorry, I'm just going to give that arm a break. And this crystal, I mean, for me, I think when it comes to snakes, I think of shedding that skin. It's a very transformative, beautiful change energy, and that's kind of what I need in my life right now. It's this change, this shift, and it's to help accept and facilitate this shift, and that's something that I thought would be a good idea to have this particular crystal in on. But I also just want to read you what the stone means. And this particular stone actually isn't in the first Crystal Bible, it's in the Crystal Bible 2, which is this one here. And yes, so it's called Snakeskin Agate. So let me just quickly find the page. I should have been more prepared. I will learn after doing the videos for a while. So it is attuned to the south on the medicine wheel. Snakeskin agate is a stone of invisibility and natural shapeshifter, which also really ties into sort of Morrigan links for me, like the shape-shifting aspects of the Morrigan, and sort of shape-shifting yourself into this ideal of what you need to be the healthiest version of you or the happiest version of you. Helping to blend it in and travel without being seen in both the physical and spiritual upper and lower worlds. It is useful accompaniment for soul retrieval. Spiritually, snakeskin agate strengthens the base and sacral chakras, rooting the soul into the body and the earth, and facilitating full acceptance of incarnation. Psychologically, snakeskin agate, being an exceptionally cheerful stone, assists in eliminating worry and depression from everyday life, and connects you instead to the joy of living. It reminds you that just as a snake sheds its skin, you can slough off your past and be reborn. When placed on the lower chakras, the stone activates the rise of the Kundalini and instigates regeneration. It lends you the cunning of a serpent while handling devious people or difficult situations. Physically, under the homeopathic principle of like cures like, this stone has long been used to smooth wrinkles and heal skin diseases. So it does also say just at the bottom there that it's been used for psoriasis and healing hearing disorders and the stomach. So they're just a couple of things that that particular stone is good for. So yeah, these sort of the combination of the three I think works really well. Snakeskin obviously being that removal of the old me sort of into the new me sort of thing, and that would work really well for you guys as well. That would work well, I feel, for habits. If you're looking to try and break a habit, you need to work with these stones. It's really difficult for anyone to say that this is what will work for you. Every stone has a different energy, and depending on your spiritual progression, I also believe that if you pick up a stone, for you that may mean something physical, for someone else that may mean something spiritual, or for someone else they may find it something more emotional. So you really have got to just work with it yourself and see how you feel from it. But at least having these sorts of videos, I think, is a good way to have a look at what other people create, what the stones look like maybe before you go and purchase them, and also just to get some ideas. So I hope that's been helpful. Just one thing I did want to share, which I'm super excited about. As you'll probably notice from my Instagram page if you follow me on Instagram, and also one of my other videos. I do talk a little bit about the Morrigan and sort of my links with her and how I work with her as my goddess, and in honour of that and the the bond that I've sort of created with her over the last year or so, I have actually had a tattoo done now to dedicate myself to her, and also just to sort of strengthen my belief system, if you like. I love tattoos, I love art, and this sort of felt like the perfect way to make a dedication to her. So I'll try and give you a real quick view without dropping this again, but this is kind of the general gist of it. You see that I've got the goddess symbol here, and the crow. I have got a crow on the other side, but I really don't think I can show you that without dropping it. And then around here is my tree. It's really nice. I mean, guys, I have got some pictures on there. I don't want to go on about it because some people are like, I don't care. But on my Instagram channel, I have got a picture of it. So if you guys want to see it, then have a look. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said at the beginning, if there is anything you guys want to know, please do let me know, because I would much rather post videos that you want to watch and are good for information for you. So yeah, if you want me to talk about more about crystals, meditation, anything like that, let me know. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like. Blessed be.